This is for all the rest, to learn how to play chess. Other hobbies only entertain. Chess is a mind game that seizes the brain. The king is the most important piece. If you lose yours, the game will cease. Check is when the king's attacked, and in response it must react. When the king cannot escape, that's called check and mate. Sometimes games of chess are tied, or the win will go to one side. How to move, the next to learn. Each move counts as a turn. The king can move one square any direction that it dare. Vertically, the rook can slide. It can also move side to side as many squares as it cares. You get two rooks, they come in pairs. The bishops move in a different direction. The diagonal is their section. The queen is the piece with the most power. Over the others, the queen will tower. Diagonal and side to side, like a rook and bishop, the queen will stride. With the rook, the queen and bishop share the power to move on limited squares. The knight has a spring. It can jump over anything. This you can remember well. A knight's move spells an L. Move two squares and make 90 degrees, then move one square as you please. Pawns are tricky. You get 8 when they don't capture. They move straight. On their first move they can move up 2. Only after that one square they do. If you get a pawn to the end of the board, you can get another queen as a reward. Pawns capture diagonal one square. They're not that strong when you compare. A stalemate is a draw in chess. That's a tie. The game won't progress. It's when one side can't move a piece, and once again the game will cease. The ranks go left and right. The pieces on the first two belong to white. The files are arranged vertically. You got A through H accordingly. The queen side is files A through D. The king side is files H through E. There are two special moves you must know, castling and en passant. I will show. To castle, move the king 2 squares, then put the rook next to it there. You can't castle if the king has moved, or through check, that's disapproved. You can castle king or queen side, just notice the difference, how it's applied. When the pawn moves up 2, you miss a chance to take. En passant is the move that you can make. This is only done with pawns. En passant and the other one's gone. To make this move, you only get one chance, right after the pawns advance. The bottom right corner is a light square. Nearly every movie messes up there. Rooks start at the corner of the board. Knights are right next door. The bishops go in between. The middle is the king and queen. The queen, that's white, starts on a square, that's light. The black queen starts on a dark square. Here's a way to remember where. You know where each queen and king goes, because queens like to match their clothes. The queen starts on the same color. The king starts on the other. When you play chess, you have a lot to gain. To be a success, you must love the game.